Hello, beautiful souls. I am going to try out something new on my channel, so welcome to you. I hope that you like it. I hope you stay. I'm going to share each week a little bit of the energy that we have to work with throughout the week, and I'm going to, from now on, try to upload these on Sunday. So this is always a timeless message. Take something that resonates with you. May it trigger something within you to reflect upon. But I'm going to do timestamps, although they're always timeless messages, for about a week at a time, and what the energy is that we have to work with. So thank you so much for being here. I am coming to you today on March 7th, but this energy is a snapshot for, like I said, about the 6th through the 12th. Again, take what resonates. Always leave something within you to grow and evolve with. And again, look for these to be uploaded on Sundays. I am experiencing a lot of issues, not only with my computer, but also my editing software. So instead of procrastinating any longer, I'm going to just tap into this. And I just want to tell you, we are experiencing huge shifts right now, energetically, on an individual level and on a collective level, with the Schumann resonance, the frequency of the planet and all of us that reside here. And so just be gentle with yourself, allow yourself to rest, allow yourself to grow, and we're just going to get into it. We start out the beginning of the week. We're going to do beginning of the week, middle of the week, towards the end of the week when we do the cards. And the beginning of the week, we start out with the moon in Taurus, a very earthy sign. It's about embodying our experience. It's about our values. And it's ruled by Venus, so it's also about what we find beauty in. So keep that in mind. We have a lot of movement with that. We have the planet Mars, which is our planet of action. It's also on the lower octave, the planet of war, competition, and the planet of Venus, which is the feminine archetype of that, moving into the sign of Aquarius, which is huge because we have this Mars, Venus, let's just utilize it as feminine energy, masculine energy, warring energy, loving energy, dark, light, yin yang type of energy moving into the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius can be emotionally detached on the lower aspect of it. On the higher aspect of that, Aquarius is about the collective. It's the water bear. So keep that in mind as we move forward. Through the middle of the week, I will go on to that after I do the cards for the first set of the week. So just thank you for being here. We also have this opportunity with Mars and Venus moving into the sign of Aquarius to take action intellectually, right? Because Aquarius energy is a very heady type of energy, fixed air. Mars is about action, so this could feel a little bit of a polarity coming up within you. Your best way to handle that is to calm that mental restlessness with meditation, contemplation. It's also a great time to move forward with technology. It's a very intellectual, fast-moving energy with Mars moving into Aquarius. So just allow that to drive your passions. Maybe make a YouTube channel, or the Aquarian energy is really about the collective and social gatherings. So maybe this may be for you wanting to get out in social gatherings and be able to have conversation and connection with others. Your best way of dealing with this very heady, high energy is to just slow down, reel yourself back in, work on whatever it is within you that will bring you more of a peace within you. And maybe, like I said, start out with a very, could be a technology, sharing, expressing with others. So let's just get right into it. Thank you, Spirit, for being with us, always being with us, guiding us. May my communication be clear with these messages for the week of March 6th through the 12th. May they be triggering to reflect upon anything that needs to be worked on within ourselves so that we can keep evolving as souls. We give thanks in advance. And so it is. So the first pile for the beginning of the week, I'm going to try to lay this out. Again, this is my first one. I thought it would be very fun. I hope that you enjoy it. So let's just pull out the first energy for the beginning of the week. We have the King of Coins. Well, we do have the moon in Taurus. The King of Coins is a very stable energy, right? The Taurus energy is about being in the body. It's about what we value on our uh, physical existence as we're here. It's about being productive, gaining the fruits of your labor, being a person who is very supportive of family, very supportive of the people that you have compassion and love for. The King of Coins is also an energy of just really pausing and being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, enjoy what it is that you have so far progressed into in your life. So that's very fitting for the beginning of the week because we do have the moon in Taurus, and it's all about that earthy energy, our values, our stability, what makes us feel safe in our bodies at this time. Sorry. I just love this energy. I'm going to hold it up there. This is the Marchetti. I slay his name every time. Tarot. And you see the golden, and you see this, sitting there in that chair, this illumination of just really enjoying the fruits of his labor. This is somebody that is very supportive of those who are around him. I'm just using that as a term. It's a king. So you just see an amount of wisdom within this gentleman's eye of, you know what, we've all go through things on the earth plane. I'm learning from my experiences. I'm gaining wisdom through my experiences. I'm going to create that within myself I don't need the outside world to tell me I'm stable. I feel it within me. I value the wisdom that I have. This is a person also that is gaining wisdom through the worldly experiences, being productive with that, and really enjoying those fruits of your labor. So that's beautiful. So what next for the energy of March 6th, beginning of the week? We got the new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. So Libra energy is always about the balance that we find as we become this person who truly knows and is the king of our values, the king of our physicality. And then we take that out there in the Libra energy with stability, with equality in your relationships, being one that can learn to be a great listener and also take action when need be. So the romantic cycle begins. I don't feel like it necessarily has to be that, but it can be for some of you. But it's more about, really feeling what you truly value in yourself, that stability that comes when you do your inner work, and then being able to take that out there in the world, in your relationships, being a good listener, also knowing when to speak up. Libra's about, it's also ruled by Venus, right? So Venus and Taurus energy, both about from a loving perspective and really taking that out there in your relationships. Like I said, with the King of Coins, somebody that's very stable in supporting those that you love. I love that. So the next energy that we have up for the beginning of the week, wow, Night Wind, facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. What a beautiful image. Within this, as we're doing our work, you see these purple hues, the tree, the roots going down into the earth, really being stable, being grounded in your body, being connected to your physicality, but then also up into the spirits, into the heavens where the tree grows to. Facing your fears, we have the South Node right now in Scorpio. So there's a lot of things that many of us have already been working on, that are coming back up to the surface. Don't be discouraged from that. Allow it to keep bringing you wisdom, like the King of Coins. And doing any subconscious release that is so perfect for the collective energy being in the south node of Scorpio right now, because we are definitely uprooting those dark hidden things that may be just a subconscious program that we all been running on. So keep that in mind. And what comes from that is the healing. And the healing truly is what will make you be a wise, earthy, physical energy in the earth plane. It's funny, I've been doing a lot of clearing at nighttime with my chakras and visualizing myself connected. Look at, we have 2 cards that are full of those purples. So this strong support at the beginning of the week of doing your healing, going into contemplation, reflecting upon what you value, taking it out there with your relationships, releasing anything that comes up within you, and really doing your inner work. And that is how we stop projecting onto those that we are in relationship with. And the last card for the beginning of the week is the Gemini Energy. I think this is perfect for the beginning and the last card of the beginning of the week, because on the 8th, which will be tomorrow, if whenever you tune in to listen, it'll be on the 8th of March, the moon moves into Gemini. So that's, again, another air energy. So we're going to have a lot of intellectual things happening. Here's another purple blue, communication, reflection. If you do experience a busy mind this week, especially towards the beginning and the middle of the week, do what it is within you that can bring forth a stability within yourself. Reflect upon it. You may be doing a lot of releasing, and you may be having a lot of energy come up with you on how you are taking yourself forward in your relationships. So I think it's about, okay, maybe you need to get together and communicate with someone. Again, like I said, with Mars and Venus moving into Aquarius and it being the collective and social and technology, pay attention that with that Mars energy in another air sign, that you're not speaking out of anger or speaking out of emotions that are making you emotionally charged. So it's showing us for the beginning and the middle of the week that we're going to have a lot of busy intellect. Utilize it how you can. This can be with the Gemini, and I think to perhaps do writing or to gather with small, intimate social circles and communicate and reflect upon what it is. Look at all the blues and purples with this earthy energy. So it's really asking us to reflect upon that and go over what we feel and what we value, and to just be that strong, stable energy as we take it forward through the release of any of those subconscious healing things that we have coming up. Pay attention to the mind and the thinking and allow that to take us forward with our relationships. So that is the energy for the beginning of the week. And we will go on to the middle of the week. So what do we have here? So, Major Arcana, the beginning of the week as the moon moves into Gemini, we have the energy of the Temperance. So this is about balance. Just a beautiful deck. You see this angel holding the energy up within her hands. It's this balance of flow. It's about balancing your feminine, masculine. You see this light coming through the windows, right? And you're just having this awakening moments, your spiritual connection, also embodying that on the earth plane. This is about mastering all of the elements, the fire, the air, the earth, the water. This is about an optimism of really going forward in the middle of the week under contemplation, knowing your values, taking that out there to the world in a more healthy and balanced way, and really being able to anchor yourself not only into your body, into the earth plane, but also knowing that you're a spiritual being, having a human experience. This is enlightenment. Again, masculine energy, where you need to take action, the receptive feminine energy, where you just need to be open to receive. And I absolutely love this card because of that light coming out through that window. It's just showing that you're going to probably have the opportunity towards the middle of the week to take forward just huge spiritual revelations, right, within yourself. So that is the first card for the middle of the week. What do we have next from the Moonology Oracle? Oh, it's time to release negativity. That is how we get balance. Again, coming up again, Scorpio energy, South Node, releasing, letting go. Any of the subconscious, paying attention with this Mars energy in Aquarius along with Venus, not to project anything that's unresolved within our subconscious or programming onto the collective. Keep releasing, cleansing, water energy, purifying, maybe possibly having a good cry. I always call that a cleansing of the soul, and making sure that you're not acting out the lower vibration of the Scorpio energy, which is projecting onto others. That's how we find the balance, the equilibrium, the harmony, and embodying it. Isn't that card badass? She's beautiful. Next up for the middle of the week, is Enchanted Forest. Mystery, magic, excitement. This is huge with the Scorpio energy that's coming up here with the releasing negativity as well. Scorpio energy on the high vibration is mysticism, psychic abilities, tapping into the unseen. And this excitement energy, huge coming up right now too. It's again just showing you to get in tune with your emotions, being anchored. We got lots of tree energy again with this Gaia Oracle deck, of being strongly rooted in our body, knowing our values, but also having an excitement of what's next. What can we co-create next? And that is a beautiful energy coming up as we release and also balance going forward in the middle of the week. And the last message for the middle of the week, the fire element, desire. Love the fire energy, fire spirit. Again, balancing all the elements within ourselves, the dark, the light, the fire, the air, the water, the earth. Allowing that for an optimism. We have Neptune, Jupiter in the sign of Pisces, the unseen, the spiritual connection, allowing that passion to bring strong desire forward on how we would like to go forward, co-creating. The sacral chakra is our chakra of creativity, fertility, creation itself. So what is it towards the middle of the week that you want to start co-creating and bringing that forward with yourself? And having this optimism, right? With that Jupiter, Neptune, and Pisces, just an optimism, an allowance within yourself to go forward with your desires, create what you want, and also just being able to enjoy the mystery of life, magic, excitement. And that is huge with the fire energy as well too. Just allowing this to bring forth your passion. That's what this channel is for me, and I've been procrastinating for too long, so thought I would try this out. Remember, it's all about balance, embodying it. I mean, what good are we if we are so spiritually woohoo that we're not embodying it within our life and bringing forth every day some sort of desire, passion, and enjoying the mystery of life. All the while, it's always about release too, releasing any of the subconscious programs, whether it be from past lives or this lifetime, and not acting out or lashing out onto others. So towards the end of the week, we have the moon moving into Cancer. Very emotional. It's one of the moon's home signs, obviously. So nurturing energy. Emotional energy. And again, with that starting out in the beginning of the week about our values, a lot of releasing in both the middle of the week and the beginning of the week. It shows that we're releasing, which makes complete sense with the collective energy of the South Node being in Scorpio. The North Node is where we all want to head to as a collective, of where we value things, what we find beauty in, how we embody that in our everyday life. So towards the end of the week, everybody, okay, so some decisions need to be made. We have the Two of Swords. So it's about choices. It's about decisions. It's about, I feel with the energy of the Two of Swords, it's also a time to contemplate, meditate, so you can make a decision with clarity. Like, remove the scales from your own eyes, because a lot of times we all blind ourselves, right? And that can bring up an energy within us of feeling stuck. But that's just because we need to meditate and slow down that mind, which could be definitely, again, with that Mars, Venus, and Aquarius, and also towards the middle of the week, the moon in Gemini, a lot of busy intellect, to just slow down, to pause. And with that contemplation or meditation, you remove your mask from your eyes, the scales from your eyes, so to speak. And then you'll be able to clearly go forward, making a decision. So just pause, pause. Next, from the Moonology, we got conclusions are within reach. So this energy is the full moon eclipse energy. And eclipse energy is always a finalization of cutting things out that no longer serve us. And the conclusion comes from, the in conclusion comes from indecision. And again, how we can do that is just, isn't that beautiful with the colors together? By slowing down our minds and going into our sacred hearts, reflecting upon what we value, being still, slowing down that monkey mind, and going within, because right within is all your answers. Don't blind yourself. Don't get caught up in confusion. Just slow down. Again, this Taurus energy coming up huge towards the beginning of the week. And then we also have the North Node and Uranus and Taurus. So it's about embodying. It's about coming back home to your body. And that clarity can come by just being still and not allowing yourself to blindfold yourself. Don't feel stuck. Perhaps it's not time to go forward with action. It's just time to pause. So next up from the Gaia Oracle for the end of the week, we have apprehension. Moving out into the world, you may have doubt or fear coming up. That is huge. Again, the beginning of the week, moon in Taurus. Embodying it, taking it forward. If you're feeling apprehension, don't fear it. Don't doubt yourself or be confused by that energy. Again, just pause. Deep breathes. Get in your body. Take that energy forward after you've gained clarity within yourself. Fear coming up with that South Node in Scorpio is pretty common. But how we do that, again, with the beginning of the week reading, is by releasing fear, subconscious programming. And then just, this resting mode, it's really asking us this week to pause, to reflect, to be present in our bodies, and then go forward. So a lot of pausing this week, and it could be bringing up deep emotions within you towards the end of the week with the moon moving into Cancer around the 11th, which is Friday. And so just remember that clearer decisions and choices can be made. And just because you may be feeling a little bit stuck doesn't mean you're stagnant, as long as you don't stay there forever, right? Do your inner work and then move forward with clarity and this apprehension will dissipate. So just showing resting, earthing, grounding, being vulnerable with yourself, allowing fears to come up within you, to reflect upon them, allowing the doubts to come up. That's how we transmute. And that is all about the Pluto energy, as the United States will be heading into its Pluto return, is to release those fears, those doubts, those subconscious programmings, so that we can move out into the world as an individual to participate in the collective, a more fresh version of ourselves. Very beautiful. Lastly, the Yod destiny. I love it. Merkaba, the Yod. When we do our healing, when we gain clarity, when we remove the mask from our own eyes to see the programming that this culture has, put us all into a box of, that is truly where our destiny can be found. And I love to help people with their birth natal charts. That's why I changed the name of my channel of Divine Destiny, of the North Node, South Node access in your personal natal chart. And then I also utilize a lot on my channel the collective nodes, in which we are in the Taurus Scorpio. Once you get on that destiny and you see the Merkaba there, and this is what the aspect of a Yod looks like in an astrology chart, we will find our destiny. We will be able to go forward in the earth physical existence with less apprehension, always about balancing the dark, the light, heading to your true north, being authentic to you. And that is what the destiny energy is. Don't allow yourself to be confused. Remove the scales from your eyes. Feel deeply, heal deeply, release. And we will do one I am affirmation for this week of March 6th through the 12th. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave me a comment. It helps the algorithms of YouTube channel. And also give it a like. Let me know what resonates with you in the comments below. Tuck this away. Reflect upon it for the week. Gain clarity. Be stable within yourself. Be wise to the lessons you've learned in this earth plane. And enjoy the fruits of your labor. Lastly, the I am affirmation for the week of March 6th through 12th is I am one with my inner child. Go back. Love the parts of yourself that wasn't loved correctly for you. Give yourself the emotional fulfillment that you may have been missing within your inner child, your younger version of yourself. Love it up. Be joyful. Be playful. Send this to you guys with so much love. I hope you enjoyed. Namaste.